original video back in, what, 6 months ago, there wasn't this here. This wasn't here. And there's going to be a few things I want to mention now that wasn't here on that video and is now. You can move your Bitcoin to Ethereum if you want to change Ethereum. It's a little bit of a fee, but you can traditionally just move it all around. Cool. So if you want to put a load of Bitcoin into XRP, and you just got Bitcoin, you want to swap it over without going through another exchange to do it, or Shapeshift, whatever, you can do it straight away on here. It's pretty quick, it's instant, so it's really good. Other things as well, you can manage all your wallets here as well. So you can have a various number of wallets. I've got quite a few wallets on mine because I do payouts through this as well. If I'm doing profits, it works very, very nicely. So there you go. Hello, welcome to today's video. I hope you are good. If you're new to the channel and you'd like to learn more about cryptocurrency, hit that subscribe button and press that bell button. We're going to do a nice revision version of this video, which is over 6 months old now. It's done very, very well, but Bybit has changed. I want to be able to give you a nice big overview of it, but much more updated because a lot has changed. I want to go through it as quickly as possible. And again, check out the link below. I am not sponsored by these. I'm an affiliate. So just get that right. So I'm not getting paid to do this, but I do get paid off affiliate commissions, which do go into giveaways every single month with my company. So check out the link below. You can get involved. It ends tomorrow. So if you're quick, you might get in. But ultimately, if you check out this website, there will be other competitions going on here. There's all kinds of stuff happening. And also further education is on here. So if I refer to courses, learningcrypto.co.uk, links are below because this is margin trading. You need to know what you're doing. Disclaimer, this is not financial advice. Ultimately, the more you know, the better chances you are of being successful. Let's go. So, Bybit, what is it? It is a exchange that's been around for quite a while. It's not been around that long, but it's really, really doing well. It's really doing well. It's making a good impression on the industry, certainly when you compare it to Bitmex. Bitmex is rubbish. In that sense of orders, okay? Orders get overloaded. You can probably see by this image here what I mean by overloaded, where when there's a bit of volatility in the market and it goes mental, left, right, center, it crashes and you can't do anything. That's a big problem. So first thing to note before you get moving with this, check out the guides. At the bottom of this website, there's a beginner guide, okay? I'm going to teach you some stuff, not all of it, okay? So make sure you're doing your security, making sure you set yourself up and all kinds of good stuff. But there's also stuff here on how to change your wallets, how to do a limit order, market order, what the difference is, conditional orders, all that stuff. But I want to show you the to and from of working in real time, okay? But all of this stuff, the jargon is all on here. Also, at the bottom of the website, there's also this bit, the contract information, how the contracts work, how the leverage works, up to 50x, and it's crazy, compared to Bitmex, for example, but also the funding rates and stuff, and you also get paid in certain direction depending on what the index fund is doing. So that's the boring stuff. Let's get to the fun stuff. Now, it may look a little bit different to your screen if you've just started out. We're going to go through it. You can move all of this around. Now, I like it like this. I just do, but I don't use this. This is just traditional trading view, and if people who know me will know that I use TradingView, okay? So it has a Bybit chart. So if you just go onto BTC USD and just look on the right hand side, you will see Bybit. And on here, this will bring up my Bybit chart. So that's one big tick there. So again, refer to Learning Crypto. If you want to learn how to use TradingView and how to use it fully, check out the courses there because it is all on there. And it is the exact same system, absolutely perfect, the exact same thing. So you can save a bit of money, don't have to spend on TradingView, but I like the alert and all the good stuff. But you know, you can move all this around. So in terms of moving around and adapting it to your standard, it all depends on you, okay? Ultimately, you can do whatever the hell you want. You can move the recent trades, your order books, whatever. And you can even just, you know, mess about with this and put this up at the top if you so wish to, which is what I did at one point, but I just kind of moved it back because it kind of takes away from the asset stuff, and it's quite kind of a pain in the ass to drag around when you don't see it. But there's some stuff on here you don't really need to worry about too much. Some of them don't move, but quite a lot of it does move. So this right hand side doesn't move. This, anything from this side and down does move, okay? So this asset malarkey, you know, that just gives you my balance. That is my balance at the minute in this account. Not much. I've not really used it that much over the recent times. I use another account to trade on, but that's just me. But this is my play around account. I'm just moving stuff around, and I will be trading this as of pretty much today, tomorrow, whatever, whenever the market's right. It's a bit of an unsettled market at the minute, but it all depends on you as your trading style, what to do. So you got leverage. This covered it. Don't really care about it. You can use TradingView. This is where your orders are. So when we put an order in, you'll see that. And this is obviously your asset overview. You can remove that if you so wish to. Now, you've also got this. This is your orders, what's happening in terms of the order book. Personally, I would rather use that depth. You can obviously put it in the center, but that gives you an overall view. You can also make it nice and big, and you can see what happens. So if you're trading by the order book, there you go. You've obviously got trades, my recent trades or the market trades, and again, you can make this nice and big. You can see there's quite a little bit of liquidity this morning already. You know, it's quite early. In reality, this is why I'm doing it. And you've also got this right-hand side area, which is the sexy area where you can do your orders. Now, leverage. If you don't understand what leverage is, well, you shouldn't be on here. Leverage, you've got a nice little sidebar. You can actually use whatever the hell you want, okay? You can use number 51 or 54. Doesn't matter. You can use whatever the hell you want. Now, how does leverage work? You are borrowing other people's money, which would incur fees. Fees are not good, but you need to be profitable to make more money. So if you do, say, a 10x position, you've got 10 times the amount that you're risking. So you've got to make sure your risk management is tip top and you know exactly what you're doing. So let's just quickly go to TradingView. Let's just say you put in an order, I don't know, let's go back in time. You put in an order above this moving average and you've got to have a stop loss in there because everything that you're doing is 10x. 10x, okay, if you're using 10 times leverage. So if you're risking 0.1 of a Bitcoin, well, you've got to times it by 10. And then when you do losses or percentage moves, it's all by 10. So say if Bitcoin goes up by 1% traditional market, it's 10% gain ROE. If it goes down by 1%, you've lost 10% of that 0.1 Bitcoin. So there you go. It's quite a risky game. But if you're good at it and you know how to do risk management, and you know what to do, and you've done the courses and you know everything about it, you will be absolutely fine because this is a great way to make some good trading profits compared to the traditional markets. But you've got limited choices, okay? And we'll go through those choices in a minute. But in terms of orders, you've got limit order, market order, and conditionals. Conditionals is basically your stop losses and all kinds of good stuff like that and taking profit. However, to do an order, it is incredibly simple. I'm going to go through an order in a minute. You've also got the other stuff here, post only, reduce only, and good to cancel, and all kinds of kill or fire in terms of your stop losses. If you are removing it or posting it only, I think you get less fees because you can hide orders, it would increase more fees, all kinds of good stuff like that. So you've got to be mindful of that too. So that's it in reality, okay, of what you need to know about. Other things as well is obviously you got all the exchange guides here, API documents, and obviously your assets there is how to put money in. So if you go to assets and you've obviously got here you deposit, withdrawal, all kinds of good stuff, and that's pretty much what's in my account at the minute. You've also got here asset exchange. You can swap them. When I did the original video back in 6 months ago, there wasn't this here. This wasn't here. And there's going to be a few things I want to mention now that wasn't here on that video and is now. You can move your Bitcoin to Ethereum if you want to change Ethereum. It's a little bit of a fee, but you can traditionally just move it all around. Cool. So if you want to put a load of Bitcoin into XRP and you just got Bitcoin, you want to swap it over without going through another exchange to do it, or Shapeshift, whatever, you can do it straight away on here. It's pretty quick, it's instant, so it's really good. Other things as well, you can manage all your wallets here as well. So you can have a various number of wallets. I've got quite a few wallets on mine because I do payouts through this as well. If I'm doing profits, it works very nicely. So there you go. Other things as well. Now, I'm going to go back to this screen because I need you to understand this. You will be taking away a fee if you're holding long term. So if you're doing a long-term investment of a trade on this, I wouldn't bother. Because you'll be eating away. It's good for swing trading, not so much for positional trading over 3 or 4 weeks. If with volatility, you're probably going to struggle anyways. But with this, you've got to understand the funding rate. This is what happens every 8 hours. It will fund it because you are borrowing money from other people. So make sure you have a good trading style that will be good for Bybit. Now, where are we? There we go. Back to the start. So we're going to do an order now. So in terms of what you want to trade, so say for example you want to trade XRP. XRP is a good one to trade at the minute. It's quite, you know, it's steady, but there's a bit of swell development. Okay, if you want to do it, you can press on this button here and you just go down, or you just go to this one, either or. And again, it will just bring up the XRP chart and you can play around with it. It doesn't matter exactly how you want to do it, but there may be a bit less liquidity using XRP on Bybit at the minute. There's not much hype around altcoins, but Bitcoin and Ethereum at the minute on Bybit is absolutely flourishing. It's great fun. As you can probably see, the orders are a bit more, you know, they're a bit more stable, but it is early morning in the UK today. So we'll do an order. Actually, we'll just do, yeah, we'll do an XRP order very, very quickly. And I want to show you exactly how to do it. So you can do up to 50x on XRP, and we're just going to do a 3x just to show you how it all works. Now, this here is where things are now. I personally use market orders because I like to get in and out. There's more fees involved in that. Okay. Now, I'm not bothered what way this goes. I'm just going to put an order in. Okay. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to show you how the stop loss and take profit works and how you can drag and drop the stop losses and the take profits, which is also a new feature, which is really, really good. Nice. Because it wasn't on the old one. It used to be a pain in the arse to edit. So the old video is, you know, totally different. But in terms of how the layout looks, it's still quite pretty. But you want to do an order. So let's just say limit order. Limit order is where you are buying at the price you so wish to. But I want to do a market order because I'm awkward. Market order will just do the exact market price. Whatever you do, it will do it. So I just want to put $1 in. That would indicate that the order value is 3.37 because I'm on 3x leverage. If I just move this up, this will all start to change because I've only got $1, but you know, you're actually the cost of it. Look at the cost, it's moving. See it? That's the cost of it. So the cost of doing a 5x leverage at $1 is 0.67 risk, but the order value would actually be this because you've got leverage on it. So if I do a 50x, you're hardly risking much, but you've got $1 in it. Boom. So we'll go to 3x, so we'll do a $2 order, $2.25, and we're going to go as a short order. Okay, why not? Do it. So if I just press short button, it will instantly kick me into it. But what it'll do beforehand will give me this message, which I like a lot of, because this is giving you good risk management. It forces you to do it first before flopping like hell. Because on Bitmex, you literally look at your phone or you take a sip of your coffee and all of a sudden you're liquidated because you've buggered it up. So always make sure. So you could have a take profit at 25%, which will indicate a drop to 27 cents. If you want to do a stop loss at 5%, this is why I like it. Now you can change it. This is another great thing that I like about Bybit. Look at it. The last price, the index price, and the market price. Now, this is where the difference is. I want to go through this now. So the last price is the last price the market sold at. The index price is the overall index. And then you've got the market price. The market price will vary a bit. So will the index price. But the last order price is probably the best way to go. The market price sometimes lags. And it's overall an average between a number of exchanges along with the index. The last order price is what's happening on the exchange. Okay, so make sure it's that. And this would indicate if it goes with that price, it would kick me out. So that's your risk management sorted. Press confirm. That's not good. There we go. Sometimes that happens, mainly probably because the price moved a little bit at the time. So that's our order in. Not very exciting, I know. We've got 51 pence on order. Yay! But this is just here to show you exactly how it all works. And that's where you get your order screen up and running. Now, you got your conditional orders here. This is where your take profit is and your stop loss. Okay, do not get confused. You got the last price here of that to trigger it as a profit. This one to trigger it as a loss. Essentially, it'll buy you back in at a loss because you've hit the stop loss. Now, this here, cool, cushy. Now, this is a new thing that's good. This here is obviously the order price. If I zoom out a bit, you're going to start seeing some things. There we go. There we go. This is your take. Look at, oh, it's good, isn't it? Now, this wasn't a thing. This was a pain in the ass. This never used to work like that. It used to be quite, you know, used to basically, the old way of doing it was this. You used to go to this little pencil and you used to edit it through that. Now it's drag and drop, so it's absolutely beautiful. So there you go. That's Bybit. Realistically, really, really simple. If I wanted to move the stop loss a lot higher, it's so easy. How easy is it? Now, if you want to close your orders, basically close by limit, close by market. So if you want to close by limit order, you just press confirm. It will set it at the exact areas where we are right now in terms of limit order. And if you want to close it by market, it will literally just go bang, off it goes. Cushy. Close our orders. Boom. So there you go. That is how to do an order. That's how to sell an order. That's how to do this and that. It's really, really easy. Now, again, it's just to try and show you how it all works. But for me, Bybit is really simple to use for a leverage trader. Get used to the idea of using leverage. Not going to go away anytime soon. But I would encourage you to learn as much as you can. I would also encourage you to get a trading style, which is what I teach in my course. Obviously, subscribe and like the video if you liked it. But again, I just want to reiterate, this is a really good system compared to Bitmex. Okay, like super good. Bitmex had its problems with going down. When it's volatile, you can't do anything. You get liquidated very, very quickly. You don't have as much like risk management tools. This gives you a lot of forced risk management. It allows you to put your orders in, and it also highlights it in a very simple way of what an order like risk management is with the percentages. Got to remember though, if you're using 50x and that 5%, wow, it's literally 0.1% of the move. You're going to get stopped out very quickly. So you've got to remember, the higher the leverage that you go down, the bigger the losses will be, also the bigger the gain. So you've got to look at that. So please do check out the links below to the courses. If you want to ask me any questions, jump in my Telegram. I've got a number of Telegrams. I've got an announcement channel, and I've also got a chat, which is over 1,200 people in it right now. It's a bit crazy, but I am there. So there you go, Bybit. Check out the link below. Hope you enjoy. This is a nice, refreshing video, and Bybit, by far, in my honest opinion, the best exchange right now for leverage trading in cryptocurrency.